So without further ado, here is how to play my David Goggins inspired lick. So we're going to start in B diminished, and we're starting on the 7th fret of the low E. 1 fret per string. We're going to go 7th fret and then up a fret at a time, each string. So 7th fret of the E, 8th fret of the A, 9th on the D, and 10th on the G. And then I'm going to upstroke, going to the 7th fret of the G, 9th fret of the D, 11th fret of the A, and the 10th fret of the low E. And I'm going to go up in tritones, and then down in minor thirds, and then a tritone. So the pattern's going to stay the same, but we're going to start on the A string. The 8th fret of the A, 9th fret of the D, 10th fret of the G, and the 12th fret, due to the standard tuning of the guitar, on the B, down to the 9th fret of the B, 10th of the G, 12th of the D, and 11th of the A. So far we have this. The last part of this section is 9th of the D, 10th of the G, and a bit of a stretch here between these two fingers, 12th on the B, and the 13th on the high E. And I'm upstroking to the 10th fret on the high E, 12th on the B, 13th on the G, and with my 3rd finger this time, 12th on the D string. So altogether this first part is... And there's this little section I've forgotten about, excuse me. On the G string, 10 to 13, I'm hammering on. And then I'm hybrid picking with my middle finger, the 12th fret of the B. So the second half of this lick is going to be in groups of 6, and I'm going to break it into 2 halves. So here's the first half. So that starts on the high E, fret number 10, hammering on to 11 and 13, and then I'm tapping with my little finger. Again, this was inspired by David Goggins. I wanted to work on the weaker areas. Fret number 16, and that's the first group of 6. And then it pulls off back to 10 on the high E. Hammer on from nowhere onto fret number 12 on the B. Tap 15 back to 12. And then hammer on from nowhere onto fret number 13 on the G. And then the pattern repeats on the same frets on the G. But the hammer on from nowhere goes with my little finger onto fret number 12 on the D. And that's hammer on from nowhere onto 12, tap 15, pull off to 12, then pull off to 10 and 9. Oh, beg your pardon. And that's going up the same fret. Hammer on from nowhere onto the tritone below. So that's fret number 11 on the A. And it's 1 fret lower in the same pattern. And then 1 fret lower in the same pattern on the low E string. So that's going to be hammer on from nowhere onto fret number 10, tap 13, pull off back to 10, and then pull off to 8 and then 7. So all together, the second half of this lick is... So thank you very much for checking out this video. Please do leave a comment if you want anything you'd like me to talk about, any lessons, any theory, anything about music you would like me to discuss. Let's see what we can do. Thank you very much for checking out this channel. I hope you have a very pleasant day.